people? Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work and health and strength is good. What? Yeah. And it's Friday. So, remember I always told you to use Windows 10 and Windows 11 together to take advantage of both of them. In your home, you always want to have two computers. One running Windows 10, the other running Windows 11. Because as Windows 10 lose support, you won't be affected because you had Windows 11 in place, right? The same rule applies to Ubuntu. Like, I think 22.4 comes out this month, right? But you want to use 20.4 and 22.4 together so you can get the best of both worlds. The same rule applies to Mac OS. When you're using Mac operating system, you want to use the latest and the previous version, so you won't be affected by the changes when they happen, right? Listen to this. It says here, Microsoft to end Windows 10 20H2 support. Says here, it's no secret that Windows 11 adoption rate has been pretty terrible. In fact, some sources claim that despite it being officially available now for over 6 months now, less than 9% of desktop users have actually bothered to upgrade to it. The reason for this, of course, quite varied. Some have no idea how to enable TPM 2.0 and secure boot. Others don't meet its rather terse system requirement. Oh, and some, rather a significant majority, it seems, simply don't want to upgrade to it. They're going to have to, by the way. Says here, with so many remaining on Windows 10, however, it does still bear note that Microsoft is undoubtedly going to start to get terser and terser in the push for getting people to make the transition. And in one position, such example of this, following a report via Beta News, it has been confirmed that support for Windows 10 version 20H2 will officially be ending next month. So it says, so that means time running out. It says here, what does this mean? Well, in a nutshell, for those people still on that version of Windows 10, if you don't at least transition to a more recent version, you're going to shortly start losing security updates. Yeah, people, disasters do happen. Be prepared. It says here, not given the Windows 10 20H2 version was released in late 2020. The chances are that many of you reading this have probably already updated, knowing or not. The more recent 21H1 or 21H2, the latter representing the most recent Windows 10 update. If you haven't, however, then you're going to want to do this sooner rather than later, because if you don't, you're going to start losing access to all of the security updates that keeps your system reasonably secure as possible. That means Microsoft is moving away from the old ways of doing security features for Windows, and they're going to stick with TPM from here on out. It's a security measure to protect people's data. Says here, in fact, only mention this largely because we suspect a pretty significant number of people have possibly disabled updates in an attempt to try and avoid, at best as possible, getting upgraded to Windows 11 without their knowledge. Just for this one update, though, we suggest temporarily re-enable those settings. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. So yeah, follow the rules to the games, people. When it comes to these Windows operating system, Ubuntu and Mac or any Linux operating system, follow the rules to the game. So when they come out with a new operating system, you always want to make adjustment. You always want to have two desktops in your house or two laptops, one running Windows 11, the other running Windows 10, and you always want to have your updates on auto, so when updates come in, you're up to date. It's the same thing with Linux. You want to have two desktops, two laptops, one running Ubuntu or whatever Linux operating system you're using. Let's say Ubuntu, run Ubuntu 22.4 on one desktop, and then run 20.4 on the other, and that way you're up to speed with what's going on in the operating system world. It's the same thing with Mac OS. You want to have two laptops or two desktops, you know, running running the latest version of Mac OS, and the other running the previous version. So that way you're up to speed on what's going on. So when changes happen, then you can then you were already ahead of the game. So some people don't, you know, some people always wait till the last minute to make changes when it comes to Windows operating system. So Microsoft is really trying to move away from the old security features of Windows and let TPM 2.0 be the standard for their security, protecting people's data and stuff like that. So yeah, now is the time to start making adjustments. If you haven't done it, start preparing to make changes. It's either you go to the retail store or wherever you shop at, and buy two, and you buy your desktop with Windows 11 already installed on it, or you buy a laptop with Windows 11 already installed on it. So that way, you know, you're up to speed. You know, or if you got two desktops around the house, then you buy the TPM 2.0 module and install it on your desktop, and then install Windows 11 after that. So now is the time to make changes when it comes to these Windows operating system, because times are changing, and Microsoft is really focusing on this TPM support when it comes to Windows 11. So they're really trying to move away from Windows 10 by the looks of this. So, but whenever operating system comes out, people make changes based on when they feel like it. When they feel like it, that's what they do. They make the changes based on when they feel like it. Now, in businesses, some company already made the changes already. They already did, and some already made the changes, and some are already starting to make the changes, because the ones that made the changes already, they have people within their companies that understand Windows operating system, and they probably could teach the entire staff how to use Windows 11, you know, and show them the difference and stuff like that, and that way people can learn. So, you know, some companies, like I said, already made the changes. Others are starting to make the changes, and some people already made some users already made the changes already, and others just waiting till the last minute to make a change. So that's how it goes with these Windows operating system. You know, some people are just lazy. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box with the link to this article. Hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek fan, or Dark Side. Peace.